In the cold light of day, how open-minded are you really? Wouldn't it be dreadful if you discovered you purchased a multi-million-pound winning lottery ticket just after the last date to redeem it had expired? I suspect the feeling of loss and frustration of losing a life-changing sum of money would be overwhelming. It reminds me of a news story in 2013 of James Howells, who accidentally threw out an old hard drive before realising that it contained a Bitcoin wallet worth about £4 million. He went to the local landfill site near Newport in Wales and discovered that it was about the size of a football pitch, and the guys there explained that it would probably be about 4 foot down and of course impossible to find. No doubt when early man first came across pools of natural oil, he or she must have thought it was nasty, dirty, smelly stuff and not worth anything. Value is a strange thing, isn't it? It's a bit like beauty in that it's all in the eye of the beholder. We human beings are often terrible when it comes to recognizing value. We'll sometimes attribute value to things that we shouldn't, and vice versa. Before the subprime lending bubble burst, which led to the global financial crisis in 2007 and 8, people saw immense value in the financial products related to the lending, until they turned out to be virtually worthless. No doubt at some time in the future, oil, which was once incredibly valuable, will become worthless again, as everyone sees it as dirty, nasty, smelly and harmful stuff. You'd have thought that individually and collectively we'd learn lessons from the past, but we seem to repeat them frequently. If pretty much everyone else does something or believes something, human nature means that we're inclined to follow suit. Perhaps not with everything, but with a great many things. My name is Jonathan Blain, and I'm a best-selling author of 14 books published and sales of over $3.8 million, a speaker and a thought leader, and many top leaders have endorsed my work. My latest book, Pioneering Leadership in Uncharted Waters, the most powerful strategy on earth, is like the winning lottery ticket that you didn't know you had, or the pool of dirty, black, sludgy oil that you might not have thought important if you were an early man or woman. Pioneering leadership is not only the most powerful strategy on earth, but it can unlock unlimited possibility, potential and opportunity, and make the seemingly impossible possible, solve difficult problems or unique challenges in unique ways, create and exploit exciting opportunities, enable you to compete against tough competition and win, enable you to achieve extraordinary things, and enable you to drive progress and move the human race forward. It has been used by the most successful people who have ever lived across every field of human endeavor possible, including yours, and things like science, engineering, medicine, business, government, sport, the military, the list goes on. It is the thing that drives progress and moves the human race forward. It's the one thing that has the biggest impact on all our lives, because pretty much everything that's normal today originated from pioneering leadership in the past. We all like to think that we're open-minded, but when it comes to it, we're all highly selective over who and what we will listen to and open our minds to. Most people will rarely open their minds to things that the majority of other people's minds aren't open to. Market traders have long understood human psychology. If a crowd gathers around a stall, others will be attracted to it. And if the masses start buying, more people will feel the deal and the product must be good and will be inclined to buy as well, even if neither are good. Human nature means we generally have a strong need to fit in and to belong, and also to feel safe. We gain feelings of safety by conforming to norms and being like others. Given the choice, we generally do what others are taught what we're taught rather than explore new and better ways and things. During my research, I discovered that regardless of the human endeavour involved, there are just two high-level strategies: pioneering leadership and, for lack of a better description, non-pioneering leadership. Less than 1% of people ever use pioneering leadership. 99% only ever use non-pioneering leadership. Pioneering leadership and non-pioneering leadership function as an interrelated pair. In the bigger picture, the pioneering leaders are the true leaders and the non-pioneering leaders are the followers. I was shocked to discover that most people are not aware of this fact. In 2017, there were less than 100 searches on Google worldwide for pioneering leadership, and virtually nowhere is it taught. My new book reveals arguably one of humanity's biggest secrets. Revealing it has become part of my life purpose, and I've created the Pioneering Leadership Academy to reach the largest possible audience with the best possible leadership education, training and support. Pioneering leadership is the most powerful strategy on earth. It offers unlimited possibility, potential and opportunity. Never in human history has pioneering leadership been more important. You might be aware that Dr. Klaus Schwab, founder of the World Economic Forum, believes we are on the cusp of the fourth industrial revolution. He said, quote, "We stand on the brink of a technological revolution that will fundamentally alter the way we live, work and relate to one another. In its scale, scope and complexity, the transformation will be unlike anything humankind has experienced before. We do not yet know just how it will unfold, but one thing is clear: the response to it must be integrated and comprehensive, involving all stakeholders of the global polity, from the public and private sectors to academia and civil society. There are three reasons why today's transformations represent not merely a prolongation of the third industrial revolution, but the arrival of the fourth, and a distinct one. They are velocity, scope, and systems impact. The speed of current breakthroughs has no historical precedent. When compared with previous industrial revolutions, the fourth is evolving at an exponential rather than a linear pace. Moreover, it is disrupting almost every industry in every country. And the breadth and depth of these changes herald the transformation of entire systems of production, management and governance." Close quote. Perhaps you already use pioneering leadership. The big question is, are you open to learn more about it? To harness its immense power to the fullest extent within your organization? Are you going to be a winner or a loser in the fourth industrial revolution? Are you going to be like the many in the last global financial crisis that didn't see it coming? Or do you want to try and be ahead of the game? Professor Schwab says, quote, "My concern is that decision makers are too often caught in traditional, linear and non-disruptive thinking, or too absorbed by immediate concerns to think strategically about the forces of disruption and innovation shaping our world." Close quote. Can I help you and your organization? Would you be interested in talks at your events, a boardroom briefing, or one-to-one consultancy, coaching and mentoring, or training and education programs?